Members of the parliamentary opposition protested alongside affected sugar workers of the Rose Hall estate yesterday. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
Former Minister within the Ministry of Finance, Juan Edgell, Opposition Chief Whip Gail Teixeira, and the Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union, GAU President Komal Chan, were among the many executives that rallied alongside the sugar workers of Rose Hall Estate, demanding that the workers be given their severance pay. After the march and rally, the workers and their families were addressed by a number of speakers, including Regional Chairman of Region 6, Mr. David Armagan.
If you walk around Kanji today, you will believe that a storm has passed through here. Everybody seemed depressed. Everybody seemed hopeless. People do not know where to turn to. Children are crying. And as we have seen, a man decided to take his own life, a worker, because he couldn't take it anymore. But comrades, I want to say this to you today. 2.5 years from now is not long. When we come back into power in 2.5 years from now, we will reverse this trend here that is we have seen today in Rose Hall.
Bishop Juan Edgell, in his remarks, called on the religious organizations to step in and support their brothers and sisters that are being affected.
When I arrived here this morning and I started interacting with some of the persons who were here, it was quite touching and heart-rendering. But that came hot on the heels of a visit to Enterprise yesterday afternoon, where we met with affected workers from the Enmore estate. And comrades, the reason why I'm appealing to our religious leaders is because yesterday afternoon I saw with my own eyes and experienced myself grown men telling me it makes no sense continuing to live.
Member of Parliament Honorable Gail Teixeira, in her remarks, rebutted the claims of the government that the sugar estates were a burden on the economy of Guyana.
We're seeing the change of this government, where workers are losing their jobs, where estates are being closed down, where families are being thrown into poverty. This is the change. And many people felt that this government wouldn't dare to close down the sugar sector, sugar industry. But this government has made a political decision to close 3 estates: Enmore, Rose Hall, Skeldon, to privatize Skeldon, and Skeldon Energy Inc. They have said, when they planned for the sugar industry in Parliament, was that this was a solution. The sugar was a burden on the Guyanese people. Rose Hall was not a burden on the Guyanese people. Enmore was not a burden on the Guyanese people, nor was Keldon. And yet this government came in with vengeance.
GAU President Mr. Komal Chan also briefly addressed the workers.
What about the rails workers? What about another 1,000 at Rosal? And it's them who are yet to know their fate. What about those who are pushed to work at Albion? And you don't know if Albion is overcrowded and you can't get a full week work. This, comrade, is I pass to the sugar workers. And we have to stop it. They will be held in history to answer what they are doing to the people alive in this country. Not only the sugar workers, the tentacles of the sugar industry stretches to all parts of this country. Everybody will be hurt.
The sugar workers will continue to have peaceful protest action until they are in receipt of their severance payments. Meanwhile, also present at yesterday's march were Regional Chairman of Region 5, Mr. Vichin Ramphal, Regional Vice Chairman, Mr. Ryan Peters, and the Region 6 RDC Councillor, Mr. Zamal Hussain. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8 News.